Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Quartet. I keep trying to call it Octet for some reason. I don't know why. My brain is just going there. But we're gonna go with Ben Balani. Start Ben chapter, yes! Mainly because I feel like doing Ben today. But that, and I know that his is about 2 hours long, and that's about how long I have until a stream starts. Haha. So if I'm late to a stream on a certain day, this might be it. We'll find out. Inscription on an ancient urn held in the Akos Museum of Ancient Culture. Early, we woke and turned the prow towards the horizon. And as rosy dawn spread her fingers across the wine-dark sea, offered libations mixed with sacrificial blood, poured onto the waves that lapped like jackals' tongues against the stout oak hull. The gods received our gift and granted us a boon. For soon our prow lifted, and the wind, the ceaseless spirit that circles the shrine, billowed in our sails, and bore us safely across the sea. Even as surf crashed all around, we lay in the wind's bosom, while distant shafts of lightning fell upon the waters, like mighty javelins searching the deep for prey. Later graffiti carved into the urn's base reads, "Your mother likes the mighty javelin." Oh, yes. Ah. Ooh, my. Dimitri's restaurant in the city of Akos, Southern Teach. Tyke? I'm not sure. Hey, Lydia, is the boss in the back? Oh, Ben. No, he's not. I know he's here. His truck is out front. Did he tell you to keep me out? It's just a bad time, like a really bad time. You should come back later. Like when? During my shift? I'm not working for free. He's bounced 2 paychecks. Stop. There are plumbers back there. It stinks! Oh, so he has money for plumbers but not his cook. Oh my. Wait a second, why do all these plumbers have guns? Oh, damn it. Nothing in the safe, boss. The whole place is empty. All right, Dimitri. All right, Dimitri. This is the last time. I don't actually. Codrescu is kind of a Greek and Italian theme to this chapter, by the way. I'm not entirely sure that's how to pronounce it, but we'll be fine. All right, Dimitri. This is the last time I'm asking you nicely. Where's my money? If you don't tell me, I'll shoot this guy right here in your kitchen. Hang on a second. He owes me money too. I haven't paid in 4 weeks. So if anything, we're on the same side here. Is that right, Dimitri? You've been holding out on everyone. What was your plan? To retire somewhere I couldn't find you? Get a house on an island? There's nowhere I can't find you. Now tell me where my money is. Honestly, I don't think he has it. He's got a gambling problem. Ben, do you ever shut up? Oh, you like games of chance. How about this? I'm gonna flip a coin, and if it comes up heads, I'm gonna shoot your brother. If it comes up tails, I'm gonna take my time with your cook. I really want to emphasize that you and I are on the same boat with the whole money thing. Tails. Bring him outside. Oh, no. Gentlemen, I know I'm repeating myself, but don't try to kill him right away. But if it happens, it happens. Can be reasonable. We'll split my paycheck. How's 60-40 in your favor? Okay, we'll do 70-30. Oh, no. I do appreciate the fact. Oh, damn it, I told you we're on the same side. If you look at them, yes, they are the same. They're mobsters, very much the same sprite work, but they actually went through the trouble of giving them an angled shadow whenever they reverse them. Like, the shadow is angled in the same direction for both of them, even though the lighting cast on them, I can English, the lighting cast on them is kind of backwards for the one on... Well, it depends on which one you're considering. It'd be backwards for the one on the right, considering the shadow cast. So... let us punch you. Bonk. That's it. You hit like a girl. They're not even using their guns. Well, try this, brap. Wow, I did not expect that. Boss, you didn't say this guy knows magic. I don't, but I'm not gonna question it. Ow. Take this. Ow. Oh man, I need a miracle. Oh, it's hitting everywhere but where you're aiming, so that's about as close to a miracle as you're gonna get, I guess. You little weirdo. I'm back home? Oh crap, I'm late for work! Huh? He's awake. Why is my apartment full of bodybuilders? I am Agata of the Order of the Phylax. You are Ben Bellani? The one and only! 3 days ago, you manifested magical powers for the first time. So, that really happened? Yep. Aren't I a little, too old for that? I thought only mysterious orphans got magic powers. No, it's possible for anyone to manifest magical powers at any time. It's much more common in children, though. Well, thanks for the heads up. I gotta get to work. Beg your pardon? Unless you can use magic to make it rain money, I still need to get my paycheck from Dimitri. My landlord isn't going to care whether I have magic or not. You darn right I don't care. Rent's due next week. Mind your own business, you nosy bastard. Can you deal with him? I've been here all night. Yes, I'll deal with him. Very well then, let us go. Wait, what? Go to my work? You're coming along? Yes. Great. Maybe you can lift Dimitri by his ankles and shake the change out of his pockets. It's just down the street, a few blocks west of here. Is that so? Well, I'm going to grab everything I can find. I'm going to be wall humping a lot in this one, because I only found a few on my first attempt. This is the only other one that I've done besides Alexandra. As far as what I know is coming, the rest of them, I have no earthly idea. There's treasure there. I see you, treasure. I see you, prizes. You're the cook over at Dimitri's, right? Yeah, I am. Totally. Probably shouldn't go telling people that, because I shot lightning out of my hands. The farmers stop here before going downtown, so we get the best produce. Oh. He gets elected, then spends all day chasing skirts. Oh, it's the worst. My sister works at City Hall, and he tried to grab her on the first day. I hear the deputy mayor is the one who really runs the show. Oh, is that so? Is that so? Wish the ice cream man showed up earlier. I don't. Ice cream man creepy. Those of you that don't know, my mortal enemy while streaming. And yes, it is a facetious mortal enemy. I don't think he's actually doing anything nefarious, or I would call the cops, but the ice cream man around here drives around in a freaky white van and doesn't have one of the proper, like, food truck side doors of his little transit van. So it's just creepy dude handing out ice cream from his passenger seat kind of situation, which is, yeah. Kind of creepy. That, and I can hear it from like 3 blocks away, so I'm pretty sure it's breaching some kind of noise ordinance, but at the same time, there aren't many noise ordinances around here. They just do things like preventing me from mowing the lawn in the middle of the night, which, frankly, if I could, I would. just turn on a spotlight and do my grocery shopping that way. The only reason to run is to escape mortal immediate danger. Everything else can wait. Groovy. Can I take anything from these? Probably not. What do you have? You have a chef's hat? I'm going to sell one revive. I can buy a chef's hat. He doesn't have anything great, but hey, it's better than nothing, and it gives us AP recovery. Ability point recovery. What to buy, what to buy, what to buy. What to bias? No. Don't stand there, buy something, will you? Oh, we can buy... Oh, yeah, we can sell olive oil. Just in case we have olive oil in our back pocket. Do you keep olive oil in your pocket? Not in a jar. It just says olive oil. It does not say olive oil in a jar. Good luck in y'all's journey. Word on the streets is something classic. It's a wah, 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 wah. Do the little klaxon thing, the foghorn, the celebration horn. I don't remember what it is. Maybe the other boys weren't really playing hide and seek. Maybe they were and you just suck at it. Now we get to barge into people's homes. You're that cook, aren't you? Well, make me something, damn it. I'm tired of cooking for other people. Well, good for you, too. The goal is just over the horizon and the tools are right in front of you. Are they now? Why do you have a fridge in your bedroom? And very weird layout of a house. The fridge is in the bedroom. There's a couch and a fainting couch in here. I'm assuming that's a fainting couch. That or somebody just moved all the pillows to one side. Just, it's like, what? What kind of layout is that, good sir? Or ma'am. I didn't actually pay attention to their name. The guy who runs the shop across the street is definitely cheating on his taxes. There's no way he's outselling me. I mean, he has weapons. Weapons are cool. Dimitri's restaurant went up with a bang, probably for the insurance money. We call that the ACOS retirement plan. I only hang around with these idiots because my older friends moved away. Oh. What? She likes me, not you. No way. She likes me more. Groovy to neither of you. Ooh, an HP tome. I will take it. Did you come in here to help me or what? Sure, I can help you cook. I don't know what's up with your chairs, though. Why are they covered in cloth? And yeah, I will miss items. If you play this and then come and watch this and you see an item I missed, mention it down in the comments. And put a timestamp so people know where the hell you're talking about, though. Pretty easy to do. Just put the time whenever you were commenting it. But yeah, put it down in the comments so people can actually find stuff. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. Especially since I am playing this before there's any opportunity for there to ever be guides. Because guess what? This is before release. I'm still under embargo. Can't say I like what they've done with the place. Nice big holes and craters. Do you understand what this means? Dimitri can pay me out of the insurance money? I do not think you appreciate the seriousness of the situation. That's been a theme of my life. There's something there! Get ready to fight! Monsters from the wilds! Oh no! Oh my goodness! Well, get rid of this one. It looks weaker. I need you to use magic on the bluebird. Sure thing. This is not going to go well. Just tell the lightning bolt to fall where you want it. Wrong target. Not what I planned, but I guess it worked. Well, we are going to pierce you. Get that thing bleeding at least. Yeah, let me try that again. You missed. Let me try again. You missed again. They're trying to avoid it, you know. Here, let me try again. Ouch. Do you mind? Oh, wow, I'm really sorry. Are you okay? It does not have much of an effect on me, but you must try to aim a little better, you dumbass. Come on, Ben, focus. You can do this. Zap? There you go. Finally, your aim's getting better. You don't just completely suck ass. Yeah, you're immune to the other one. So, yeah, we pretty much just have to go in with lightning to kill this other one. Because it is naturally immune to everything, unfortunately. And yes, I have more coffee. I refresh my coffee between each recording of this. I drink too much coffee. So does that sort of thing happen a lot when you're a wizard? The word is mage, and no, it is not common to shoot your friends with lightning bolts. But wild creatures are attracted to powerful sources of magic. The only reason it would enter the city is because you release so much magical energy all at once, and did this. Now, do you understand? Yeah, nobody's gonna hire a cook who shoots lightning, so I need a new job. I will take you to the magical academy where you will learn to control your magic. Food and lodging are not luxurious, but there's no cost. The journey is not far. I will show you the way, and then you can retrieve your possessions when... What? Someone in the marketplace must need magic. Can I finish looting this place over here first? I know that loot gremlin. I'm walking here. Birds, huh? I can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Did you hear it? Went boo. Went boo. How to revive. I mean, we're sitting at a decent number of items. Although we are going to need them. Do I actually have access to anything worthwhile? Not really. I can't leave town. I need to pay rent. Well, fine then. Be that way. Ben. Benjamin. Okay, so I know none of them actually say new things. Looking to hire a freelance wizard? You know there's Mages Guild for that, right? Sounds expensive. I can give you a big discount. Oh no, the only thing worse than paying full price is getting cheap service. Tough crowd. You want to know who does need our help? Oh, but hey, you're looking for some low-budget magic? Oh, how low budget are we talking? Tree Fitty. Just call me Nessie. Ha-ha! Depends on what I'm doing. Can you use your magic to bust up some old trees? Oh, I can call the lightning. And lightning can bust up a tree, so yes. So maybe I can charge the same as a large catering order. How about 600? How about 5? So, where are they? Back at my farm, we'll take in my truck. My big old truck. Driving a big old truck. Pedal to the metal, hope I don't run out of luck. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. So, just this stump? Oh, hell no! I pulled out hundreds of stumps. I don't need magic for that. You're here to bust up those ones over there. The weird, twisty ones. Oh. Well, they're just trees, right? Oh, no. They definitely got some kind of evil inside them. Anyway, let them have it. Okay. Alright, even big scary trees can be blown up by lightning. Well, some of them can. A thunderbolt! Thunderbolts and lightning, they're very, very frightening. Galileo, what kind of tree hits back? Well, this one does, Ben. Ooh-wee, we learned Energize. How wonderful. How quaint. How awesome. Okay, I guess I could do that one more time. You. Why did you leave? Pretty good at finding people, huh? Yes, now we must go to the Magical Academy. Look, I had a really bad time in school. At least let me blow up this last tree and collect my pay. Your pay? Yeah, I'm getting paid to blow up evil trees. Can't believe that sentence just came out of my mouth. Is this true? Yep, and he's got one more to go. Might as well hurry up. I'm not paying by the hour. Yeah, paying by the tree. Well, don't just stand there. Stand there. Get to it. Get and do it. You can do it. I believe in you. What kind of tree can just shake off a thunderbolt? Cast your magic on me like you did before. That was an accident. Do it. Fine. Speed up. Strength up. Chop, chop. Almost killed it. Ow. And we're getting ethers. Not that we need those. We need potions, not ethers. I'm done getting my ass kicked by trees. We're all done here. Come on and get your pay. She's a keeper, by the way. Good, strong bones. I bet she could get a lot of work done around the farm. What is beyond those trees? Old swamp, typical den of evil and unsavory things. The kind that they hire you to get one skill point from. Eerie lights at night, moaning fogs by day. Moaning fogs. Now, what kind of moaning fog are we talking about? Are we talking about, or are we talking about, kind of fog? When did these strange occurrences start? Oh, I'd say about last harvest season. Big thunderstorm came through, flooded the place. Been a cursed mire pretty much ever since. You! Oh, God. It's Ben. There's a dangerous magic beyond here. You and I will investigate its source. Am I getting paid? No, but if you do not assist me, I will drag you to the Magical Academy. Fine. Oh, and she's fasted, too. Good luck, Sonny. Let us go. Now to get all the loot. This is actually our first grindable area, by the way. I don't know if it'll let us leave the map. Nope. But this is our first grindable area. We can come back here while he is in this part of his campaign, this prelude kind of section of starting your hero's journey kind of situation. We can actually come back here and farm some enemies if we want to. I'm probably going to do one path through here afterwards, after we do this and get to the part where we can actually move around the map, just to get an extra level because we don't have a lot of healing. But oh, she's just not quite strong enough yet. She will be, but yeah, I'm probably going to come back here just for that extra level so we can get some healing healing abilities, or not necessarily. Do we actually get healing abilities? I don't remember. I should probably double check. I have recording. Of course, we're not going to have to double check. We're going to be doing it today. So, tough. But it's good to come through here and get the extra levels. It makes the rest of this thing easier. Okay, so path-wise, the place we need to go is that tree right there. I just need to double check if there's more trash. If you're wondering what tree I'm talking about, it's the one we're inside of. So we want to do all the side areas first, but there's an item there. I want to grab the items. Why? Because they're important. And yeah, we don't have any healing spells yet. Unlike the Alexandra one where we have the guy to heal us, we don't get healing until we get additional party members. There's the ether. Now it's off to the southeast, I think. At least we don't have as much RNG for the damage types. Okay, so you are first. I'm going to try and get you. I don't think we're going to be able to do... Oh, we just barely do enough damage. Thank goodness. Get his defense down, and we should be able to kill him with her. If not, we'll finish him off with just a normal attack. And there's our potions. Is she actually higher level than us? She is. And we are at a point where using a potion makes sense for him. I don't think I'm going to need to heal again, because I do know that there is a heal spot in here. Only time we're going to have to heal again is if we take an excess of damage. from a single encounter. This one has the potential to it with the Frogo, but I don't think it's going to be that high of a chance. Because this should kill it. Or not. I misestimated. Ouch. At least we're going to level up. And we get a potion from it. I am glad that it's dropping a decent number of potions for us. Otherwise, we would be SOL. You know what that spells, right? It's not Saul. Saul is SAUL. Thank you. Okay, so there's our treasure that we absolutely want, but we have a little bit more up here. Yoink. I want all these items. I don't know if our items are going to carry over to whenever we actually meet the other characters. Okay, so that's where the save spot is. So we need to go down this way. Because we're going to get gear, and I'm hoping that this is... I think this is where we get the luck item. That will increase enemy drops, which is exactly what I want. Thunderbolt. Get rid of him, and then we'll start in on Big Boy. We should be fine in this battle. I'm going to go with a Vine Whip on you. That was not quite enough. I was hoping that would kill him. But we probably should have just done a normal attack, now that I think about it. But I am a Dumas. We know what Dumases do. They Dumas things. Okay, so you are weak versus Pierce. Okie dokie. And Pierce again. Ta-da! No level up from that, but we got recovery items. Lucky coin. I think that's going to increase our drop rate of potions and stuff, which will be really nice. I'm so going to just miss items in the environment because they blend in so well. The pixel art is wonderful in this, but things don't stand out. And there is our heal point. So we just save. Oh, nope. Nope, I don't want to override that one. We're going to move there. I'm going to have one at the end of each of their chapters. Just up here at the bottom. And then we'll probably do one at the end of each of the normal things and just have intermediary saves near the top where it's easier to scroll to. Getting a bad feeling right about now. This must be the source, but... oh my, it's big and scary. Who are you? I am Agata, free member of the Order of Phylax. I'm Ben, the cook. What are you doing in my woods, Phylaka? Magic is corrupting the local wildlife. So what? This is a solitary place. No, the local farms are seeding the effects. And the law is the law. Okay, I feel like I'm out of the loop here. Is this what the mighty Phylax have come to? The law is the law. You know what that means. I don't have time to waste on you. But I can't have you following me. Eat a tree. Excuse me. Let us pierce first. Make the tree bleed. As we get poisoned right out of the gate. Lovely. We're going to go ahead and energize... actually, does Wind Wall remove statuses? It does not. Magic defense and luck up. I don't know what luck does. Make them faster, and you go ahead. I think you fight. Not weak versus either thing you have. That sucks. And yes, we are going to be taking a ton of damage in this. but we're just trying to make it through. Okay, so skills. Actually, I'm going to go with a normal potion in on her because she's actually low enough that we don't waste any of the potion. And you are going to go for a bleed. Again. I want to keep bleeding on him because that's nice passive damage, so it works even whenever I am getting the crap beat out of me. And yes, I will be using a crap ton of... Oh, we need to get defense down on him again. That's fine. Skills. Bandara Bolt. I think we just keep going after him. 30 damage, that's fine. Items. Potion in on her first. And you go for a pierce to get him bleeding yet again. The bloody tree. And then double slap. Oh, that was enough. Haha. Doesn't feel like we wasted much on that. And we got a magic tome from it. Cool. We're building up tomes. We're going to be able to dump them all into one character if we get to keep them all. I think the caps on most things in this are 50. Like item caps, level caps, etc. Oh, he wants some tea and some stuffed grape leaves. Fun story about the grape leaves. That leads me... That's why I think this is Italy/Greek kind of area. Mediterranean, definitely. Sorry you didn't catch that, guy. Good luck with that. Tell me something. But I'll tell you the funny story after this bit. Why are there no records of your origin? The name Ben Bellani only appeared 20 years ago. It's a long story. But I actually pay my taxes, so you know that I worked at Dimitri's restaurant for the past 9 years. And before that, the diner over on Agora Street for 11 years. But where were you before that? There are no school records for you. Went to a small school up in the mountains. I wasn't there for very long. Why? They couldn't teach me how to read. I can read Taikish, and it's not my first language. I don't know what to tell you. When I look at words on a page, they start to run together after a second. How were you able to run an entire kitchen and keep track of all the orders? I don't know, I just kept it all in my head. Maybe that's why he can't control his power? But, yeah, fun story about grape leaves. Went to a Greek restaurant, one of my favorite Greek restaurants I've been to since or before that. But it was a really good Greek restaurant. Love the gyros, love the tzatziki, all the kind of stuff. You can go through the entire list, and there were very few things I didn't like. Not a big fan of grape leaves, stuffed grape leaves, but to each their own. Well, I went with some friends, and one of the friends invited his brother along. His brother is one of those people. You know, the ones that just eat hamburgers and steaks and potatoes, and that is everything. If it's not beef, they don't want it. Which, that's not super healthy, but he's also got a very underdeveloped palate is probably the best way to describe it. And it wasn't just picky eating. It wasn't a sensory thing or anything like that. He was just raised to be a dimwit. It's probably the nicest way to put it. I don't know if he watches my stuff. He very well might. He knows I do YouTube, and he knows what my channels are, so he might watch this. Dude, you're a dimwit. But I'm saying that because he ordered grape leaves, and you could just tell by how he ordered them that he expected it to taste like grapes. Even though it describes what it is on the actual menu. And instead of being like, oh, I guess I don't like this, does anyone want to swap plates or anything like that, which would have been reasonable, or even just like, you know, as an adult, because he was, I want to say he was only a couple years younger than me, and I was a full-ass grown adult then too, but yeah, he was only a couple years younger than me, and instead of doing that, instead of acting like a mature adult, or even just saying to the wait staff, hey, I really didn't like this, is there any way I could get a replacement? Which isn't the nicest thing to do, but is at least reasonable. He starts making a scene. And like, oh, this is nasty. Like, making a fucking scene. And I just, I wanted to melt away and just never deal with him again. I haven't dealt with him in years, though, so he probably doesn't watch these things. And I agree with Dario. You didn't have any coffee, so I'm drinking your tea. Coffee is way better than tea. Fight me. But, yeah, I just can't stand it when people do that. Because he wasn't even just like, oh, I don't like. He was bashing the place. He was talking shit about the chef, talking shit about the waitstaff. It's like he didn't like one bite of his meal, so he decided to go off the deep fucking end and just become the Karen of the day. It's like, good lord. Of course, he's also one of those workers that would be a shit stain in front of the employees, too. I mean, in front of the customers, too. Because, guess what? I worked with him, and I worked with his brother. Glad I don't anymore. They're also... This is another note on... They were very religious, but... I don't think that had anything to do with them being shitty people. I've met good religious people, and he is just absolute garbage of a human being. He's very much an actually as well. You guys are curious. Which just is just mind-numbing. He tried streaming, and he asked me for advice. He didn't take a lick of it. Oh, don't pay attention to, don't mind me. I'm just an officer on the side of the road. We're just flanking you. Let's go ahead and go in there. Mr. Bellani. Hey, didn't I just deal with you guys? What more do you want? Please come with us, Mr. Bellani. You're not in trouble. Come on, man. This way. But yeah, I do not... There is no reason to be absolutely garbage to another human being unless they are being a garbage human being themselves. Mr. Bellani, is it? But yeah, I have been on the receiving end of employees being shitty. And all I do is I'm like, fine, I'm leaving. And usually it's not the employee that's doing any kind of like the service work, so I'll still tip just fine. It's just if an employee there is being jerky, I will just up and fucking leave. I can have conversations elsewhere and I can get it to go back. You know there's no birth certificate for you on file, right? Look, Ben is what I put on my taxes, okay? Unless that accountant has been cheating me this whole time. Never mind that. Have you ever heard of the Mages Guild? Sure. Well, they're trying to charge me a small fortune for a relatively minor task. And what is that? Oh, so you're looking for discount magic. That's something I can do. I am Ben's Discount Magic, brought to you by... Anyway, excellent. I just need you to go to the top of a certain tower and tell me what you see. Wait a second. I'm not as dumb as I look. What's the catch? Only someone with magic can reach the top floor. I need you to tell me what's going on up there. Ah, why do I get the feeling that you're sending me to my death? How does 2,000 sound? Deal, I need half up front. Of course, officers Pachis and Karas will see to that on your way out. Okay, we're getting money for this. You're an easy man to do business with, Mr. Bellani. On some levels, I can relate to Ben here. An absolute, unmitigated fuck-up. Who just wants to survive day to day, eat good food, and maybe learn a little bit, although he sucks. He is not very smart. But if he could read, he probably would want to learn a little bit. I'm probably projecting a bit. Right. Wait here for you. I got a few items if you want to buy something, a little side hustle of mine. Do I need more potions? We got the chef's hat, so I don't need more of that. We'll go up to 12 potions. I don't think we're going to need that many. I am nervous because I don't have any healing. And a lack of healing is a lack of surviving. Tonic is a heal all. I do find it weird. I mean, I know it's supposed to be like an upside down heart. But when I see it, I see something else. You guys can guess what that is. I am not going to say it. Because it gets transcribed. And I don't want YouTube thinking that's what my video's about. Time to start climbing, I guess. Ooh, da 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 da. A lot of stairs. Ooh. He be walking. Huh? Whoever built this must have had great lower body strength. It's not strength, it's endurance. I have pretty decent lower body strength. Although, I think ever since my back went out last time, it was like my endurance has just gone down the shitter whenever it comes to stuff like that. Oh, almost there, I think. I don't think you are there, bud. Oof. Think I can get some fresh air over there. Hey, can I have some fresh air? Huh? I thought the view would be better. Maybe it's because you're only on the second floor. Now, it is worth noting, I can guarantee you, there's somebody sitting watching this video and in the comments is thinking of typing out, that's the third floor. Depends on where you're from. Personally, I'm from a place where that would be the third floor. First floor would be the entryway, second floor would be the second set of windows, third floor would be the third set of windows. There are places where you have ground floor, then first floor, then second floor. This would be second floor in that case. It is not wrong. It is just different. It's annoying, but it's different. You owe me double because you didn't make it past the second floor. I don't think there was a human being alive could be that out of shape. Really not out of shape. I have one strong arm. Wonder how that happened. It's from chopping vegetables, wise guy. Look, I don't want to lose this bet, so could you maybe, I don't know, fly to the top of the tower? You're a powerful wind wizard, right? Yes, I am. Okay, let's see. I gotta call the wind. But, yeah. I know what joke they were going for. Now the question is it left arm or right arm? It's working now if I just... Can I actually steer this? No. I'm pressing to the right. Okay, drifting a little. Let's straighten out and maybe speed up a notch. So many floors of loot missed. Oh, shit! Time for more puzzles. Pretty easy puzzles, but puzzles! Success! Wait, I can feel something. It's not lightning, it's electricity. And if I mean, lightning is electricity. Just not in the sense of, oh, it's running through a wire. Okay, so thunderbolts. Free potion. Thank you. Ooh, a high ether. I don't think I've... How much does that one restore? That's 50% and 100%. Okay. So ether 1, ether 2, ether ore. And it is worth noting that in most of these situations... Let's go ahead and thunderbolt you. The little electric blocks go away after you just step on it. They're just gone for good. There is going to be one where it is... Ouch. Timed, where you basically have to get down to it before it turns back on. But it doesn't give me a hint about that, so... So off we go. And yes, we'll be able to get that in a minute. Oh, it's friends. We'll get rid of you first. Ouch. Yes, he's going to beat the crap out of me. I think we get help on this one, but I'm not entirely sure. What have you gotten yourself into? A lot of pain is what I've gotten myself into. There you go. Got ourselves some potions and stuff as well. How'd you get up here? Your neighbors said that you were taken by the city police. I followed their trail. No, I meant, how did you physically get all the way up here? I just took the stairs. What did you do? You know what? Never mind. What is this place anyway? This tower used to generate electricity using wind power. It was decommissioned when the towns it served were destroyed by uncontrolled magic. Boomer. Anyway, I gotta go to the top if I want to pay rent this month. I cannot talk you out of this. I mean, you could talk to my landlord. Very well, let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and do that potion thing again. We are actually pretty close to another level. We do not get heals at levels, though, unfortunately. And yes, we can get knocked down the holes. We are going to go down the holes relatively soon, as I am almost a dumbass right there, just to get that treasure, though. Pierce on you. Oh, and the robot can bleed. Nice. We'll never see what those skeleton reaper guys can actually do, by the way. Why? Because I'm not leaving them alive long enough for us to find out what they do. And you are just going to finish this guy off. Ow. Ta-da! And more potions. I love getting this many potions. So now, we've got to do this number. Ta-da! We get a wind helm. Guess who that goes on? It goes on you. It lowers our evasion, but it raises our magic defense. I'm not sure which one's better. I guess if we were going for like a heavy evasion build, we'd probably want the other helmet. I'm not going to sell gear just yet, because I have a feeling if this follows JRPG tropes, some of the starting gear might actually be useful later on. Of course, not all JRPGs. This is a very small percent of them that do it, but it is a thing that some JRPGs like to do, is have you use crafting or something like that later on in the game to make a we're not going to be able to do that one right off the bat anyway, but to make gear later on, to use it in crafting and stuff like that. Found a lightning fork. Yes, please. Fork lightning. Not to be confused with forked lightning. Just have spatula, which is a blunt versus a piercing fork, which I think boosts our stuff. Oh, is that oh, that's still off. There we go. Okay, get down here. Blip, blip, blip. Don't want to fall off. Just want to get through without falling off. This nonsense. And yeah, that just comes back on after a while. I didn't need to rush, I guess. Oh, no. As soon as we get through, I guess it triggers it to stay on. That's fine. Here is our save point. Okay, so you. Yes. Onwards we go, upstairs to die. No, wait, we're gonna fight something. It's fine. Mocha coffee. I have vanilla coffee too. Elemental orb. I should probably just make my own at this point. Although, frankly, with the way cost of things are going, this is still cheaper than making my own, unless I do drip coffee, which I do not have. A percolator. Sorry, adjusting, because I've been sitting here for about an hour. What's it for? Don't touch it. I'm not. It's just... I think it's trying to tell me something. What? Tell you something? What did it say? Is there a word for a person made out of air? An elemental. Are elementals friendly? No. Then I got bad news. Looky, looky! It's a djinn! Oh wow, it is actually a djinn. I thought it was gonna say air elemental whenever I hovered over it. Okay. So let's make it bleed first. Ta-da! Enervate just reduces our magic defense, which is fine. I am gonna go with Dundare Bolt. Lower its defense, and we just start fighting with you. Because that's gonna do decent damage. And we are going to energize you. To get more damage out of this. I don't mind it whenever it does Enervate, because I can just kind of keep going ham on its face. And you go for another Pierce. And for a normal fight. Yeah, it's less damage than the Pierce, but it doesn't use up AP, so we can kind of push hard towards the end. So another Thunderbolt, I believe, is good to go, because we'll just keep sitting at 85%, which is perfectly fine by me. Oh, you missed. Oh, it's got evasion up, that's why. Nothing we can do. Thunderbolt can still hit it, because that's guaranteed to hit. Vine Whip should still be able to hit it as well. Nope, those are both physical, I guess. Ouch. Items. Yeah, you go ahead. No, actually, you do a Thunderbolt. You do a fight, and if this doesn't kill him... I was going to say, if that doesn't kill him, we'll heal Ben. We got comfort food, we got our first healing skill, and another Wind Helm. Do we really need a second Wind Helm? Another day, another crappy job. What's going on here? Who are you? I'm Ben, the underpaid hack wizard. I'm Agata, the Order of the Phylax. Wait, she's a Phylaka? Oh no. Who are all of you? They've cloaked themselves in shadows. Can you take that off? Give it a shot. Just zaps them all with lightning. Well, you're dead now. Tough. Wait a second. They're just kids. You're all from the academy. Do you understand what you have done? Please, don't tell on us. We don't mean to break the rules. Really, we were just trying to bind an elemental. Nobody was supposed to be up here. You know the law. Look, don't be too hard on these kids. They need discipline. Oh yeah, they do need discipline, don't they? I know discipline is what gets you up in the morning, but listen. That guy, Deputy Mayor Mikalakis, he probably sent me here hoping I would die. Probably so he could blame these kids and then blackmail this academy of yours or something like that. He is certainly capable of that. So, since I want to take his money and hit him where it hurts, maybe go easy on these kids. Ooh, what a proposal. Don't make a big thing of it, right? Cool. I will take it under advisement. I need to adjust my fan because it is moving a tea container that I have over next to my... You might hear it. You three, come with me. We are returning to the academy. I do not wish to hear any pleading or complaining. Oh man, my dad is gonna kill me. No complaining. Now go. Shoo. Shoo, children, go. I'm definitely not gonna walk back down these stairs, so... When I first saw this, I half expected to just see him go, you thud, at the bottom. You think I would ever have a shot with a girl like that? That's, if I Phylaka? You know, not a lot of people scare me, but she did. But, like, hot scary. You're on your own with that one, buddy. Ta-da! I win the bet! Did you make it all the way up? Yeah, in spite of your boss's best efforts. You owe me double now. Haha, son of Can we go get my money now? I need a new career. Aw, poor Benjamin. Dear Diary, that I am not actually able to write in. It has been 14 days since I last worked. This is the longest I've been without a job since I was 11 years old. Today I go back into the Agora. You better be, I expect rent on time. You nosy old bastard, mind your business. It's my building, it is my business. Oh, the minute this guy steps outside, a zap. Oh well, let's go see if anyone needs magic. How many of the tab things do we have? Got a magic tome and an HP tome. We need more tome. A tomatome? No, that's an annoying musical instrument. Okay, someone up the street might need magic. Ask around, I'm not going to take no for an answer. 0 out of 3 humiliating rejections. That sucks. Is there any more loot for us around here? I don't think there is. Because yes, we do need our humiliating rejections. Last night I made garlic and pear soup for my mother. She didn't eat it, but it's better the next day. You have... I mean... I've heard weirder foods, I guess. And these guys don't actually say anything new, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. Can I actually just leave town? Nope. Need to pay rent. Eventually we will. We'll be able to leave and gather as many resources as we desire. We'll become wealthy beyond your greatest imagination, Benjamin Butthead. The guy who runs the shop. Okay. I guess you're not going to give me a humiliating rejection, are you? Well, damn. I thought you would. We've got to get humiliating rejections out the wazoo, my friends. Hey, buddy, you still need help with that machine you were building? What? No, as soon as you leave, it stops working. I mean, I could just sit next to it. That's not the point. Also, you melted the internal components of my prototype when you touched it. So you could use me as a space heater. No. You are a flammable object. What? No, you left a cyclone going in my storeroom. Won't happen again, I promise. What do you mean again? The cyclone's still going. That's actually kind of impressive. I mean, it is kind of impressive. I don't know how long ago it was, but having a cyclone going for days is definitely an achievement.
You're funny looking. You're a funny looking dude, you know that? You just kind of look funny, you smell funny. You probably eat funny, too.
Still need help? What? You burned the fur off all my sheep. Now every time there's thunder, they run into the river. Yeah, but you have to admit, they move a lot faster now. 3 out of 3 humiliating rejections. Doesn't anyone need me? Hitting close to home there. Anyone except them. Anyone except them. Oh, you come here. The Phylax and the city cops are in cahoots now. I'm not ready for this. Oh, come with us. There's work to be done. I don't want to work with them. They'll probably make me stand in front of a bus to test the brakes. We'll be fine. Now come along. My humors, they're out of balance. I have too much black bile. Oh, woe is me and not enough phlegm. For those of you wondering, that is a thing. Go look it up. We do not need this performance. Look, buddy, this is a gig. Seems like you need it. Mikalakis said he'll give you 7,000. 7,000? That's an irresponsible amount of money. Then you'll come with us? Are we looking for a cavern northeast of the city past the marshes? And give me 7 grand. I'll go clear out a cavern past the marshes. And we get new stuff. Steel Javelin, definitely want. Shield Stone. Do we need another one of those? I don't think so. Oh, you can equip a wind helm as well. Okay. Didn't realize you could equip actual helmets. Regen would go down. Magic defense and evasion would go up. Can she actually equip his helmet? No, he's the only one that can do Chef's Hat. We're going to stick Chef's Hat on him. We're going to leave it there. And she has Steel Javelin. That's going to boost her damage a little bit. The Bronze Javelin doesn't do anything. We're going to get a replacement dagger as well relatively soon. Not right away. You do have tonics now. Do I want to spend any money on recovery items? I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit. Just because I don't trust myself not to die. I think that should be fine. I don't think we need a ton of them. I don't think the fights are going to be hard enough to justify that. Is there anything else we want in here? I am going to go ahead and just grab a shield stone. Just to round us off. And get him that last little bit. We're probably going to be swapping it out relatively soon. It's fine, but just want it there just in case. I don't even know where the mayor's house is. But away we go! Off into the wild blue yonder, and we get to actually see the world map for once. Yay! Okay. This is the world map. We'll give you flashbacks to Chrono Trigger. Nothing we can do there. We get blocked at the door, so I'm not even going to bother with it. But this one, we have stuff we can do. We can loot stuff. There's a cave up here first, and we'll do the rest of this area as well. Nothing in here that I'm aware of. I did go through clicking it whenever I first played this guy's little part of the campaign, but I didn't find anything. So I'm pretty certain there's nothing in there. But found a shield stone. It's a second one. So if we want really high magic defense, we can go for it, but you're going to get that one. Sorry. And we also have items upstairs that we can kind of dig around with. I don't see anything in the water. So only the one item down there. Is that worth coming around for? Might be later. Like, we might use it for selling stuff. We might just have it for spare gear in case we get full party and need everybody equipped. It's not the end of the world. I could have sworn there was one like hiding in one of these bouches. Found an ether or ether. We also have some money there. I think it's ether. Welcome to the Seaside Cottage. Make sure to take your shoes off before entering. Fine. Text in a magazine advice column. They say you can't have your cake and eat it too, but you really should just eat it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. When life hands you lemons, make orange juice and let it wonder how the hell you did that. I mean, not bad advice. I think there's, luck tome. I think that's everything there is in here. Just clicking on everything that looks like a potential object and failing horribly at it. But that is that area. I don't know what that area is for. I have a feeling we're going to find out later. I figure I might as well loot it now because, there's never any disadvantages for looting stuff early, are there? There actually are in a lot of games. Okay, so this way is probably a nothing burger. Yep, a nothing burger for now. That looks like it's going to have bridges across it eventually, and we're going to be able to just go... Can we actually see more of the world? No, we cannot. So it is only this. I kind of wish I could get a proper world map instead of just an over map. Although it looks like we will eventually be able to go over to that tower over there. It looks important. Looks unique. Also, it looks like there's going to be an entrance to this place from the bottom, too. But we got this place again. And this is why you can grind on his path. Because the enemies have spawned and respawned. And now we have an entire group of pains in the butt known as Pacus and Karis, aka Biggs and Wedge. Thunderbolt. And yeah, that's just free XP. If you wanted to grind up to level 50 before getting out of the prologue, well, I don't know if this is still counted as prologue, before you get out of the introductory stories, then this would be a way to do it, I guess. It would take for freaking ever. I'm wagering it would take 1.5 years, but it's still fine. And yes, his heal is an AoE heal, so we're not going to be using it right away. But we're going to do one pass through here, see if we get any more treasure. Highly doubt we're going to, but it doesn't hurt to come through. Skills, go ahead and do a pierce. Thunderbolt. And tire spikes. Because yes, they have their own unique skill trees for whatever reason. I don't know why. Legitimately do not know why they have their own skill trees. Boggles my freaking brain. But I'm fine with this. Do we have anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. But we just go down to the bottom and then loop back up. I could fight these guys multiple times, but it feels kind of arduous and unnecessary to go through and do this more than once. It does get us some early levels. That's pretty much the only thing that I want out of it. That, and we get some potions from it if memory serves. Which, the most important level being for the gun guys. Because we're going to get an attack skill on, I believe it's the guy on the right. I believe it's Karas who gets it by getting one level up. But it shouldn't be hard to get rid of trash enemies. And take out the big guy. I don't know if they'll actually... No, they can't kill him until they get that other ability. Kind of sucks a little bit, but it's fine. And there we go. Whole clip. The ability I was looking for. That is a shoot, I believe, 6 times at random targets thing. So you can kind of imagine how that'll do against bosses. It'll do just fine. And see, the tree's gone. But yeah, you just exit to the world map, come back in, and you can fight all these things again. Kind of Chrono Triggery in that regard, where the enemies will respawn once you come in, unless they are one-time enemies. I have not run across a one-time enemy in this yet, but it would not surprise me if they exist. I mean, of course, I guess you could consider bosses one-time enemies, but that's not what I'm referring to. There are specific enemies in Chrono Trigger that you cannot farm, simply because once they've been killed, they cannot be fought again. They're not bosses, they're not mandatory, they're not progression blocks, they're not even something that is particularly challenging. They may be more challenging than a normal enemy, but not by much. And that is... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and save that. That is pretty much the limit of their abilities. Okay, so just checking, see if there's any loot over here. We found a high tonic. And then we'll go... I don't see any items there. I think there's one behind one of these trees. I guess not. So, what am I doing here? Is there a bear in the cave? Am I supposed to poke the bear? I want to poke that bear. I want to poke that dog. I poke that dog. You want me to what? Find this magic and rub it into my face and armpits? See if I develop a rash? Look, you're getting paid a lot of money, right? Why don't you start by clearing the ward at the mouth of the cave? Is that so? Fine, fine, fine. We'll do it. It's not the end of the world. Ward, huh? Maybe if I cast my magic. Just a simple thread. It's gone, and we're not dead. Boom. Jerks. Pretty sure that ward was just to keep out animals. So, time for lunch. And time for a back scratch. No, we will go in. The four of us will enter this way. I'll look for the other entrance. Gotta be at least one. Ready yourselves. I don't actually know what luck does, so we're just kind of going with it. Is there... I mean, we have the story bit. And there's all of our completed ones. So all we have is in the in-progress ones for Ben's stuff. We already looked for work. We already did a mysterious cave. I don't think we have to do more with looking for work, do we? Are we going to miss out on a quest completion? Oh, no. Oh, look at this giant freaking factory. Whatever will we do? Besides fight, Tin Men. Okay, so you are going to go ahead and open up with a Pierce just because you're already full on mana, so might as well do it. Oh no, he's got a nut shot! Ow. Oh, he is immune to... Oh, I think he is immune to the, whatchamacallits. The bleeds. For the most part, the enemies, they're actually fairly well done in this. I do like them. The pixel art in these is good. And I wholeheartedly appreciate that. Just fight him. Can you stop nut-shotting me, you son of a bucket? And it's all the same guy, too. That's the part that really sucks. So I'm gonna have to just heal just him. Although I think he has skills. Let's go to Karas. Yeah, you have a medkit. Use it on yourself. Even though I need you to save money for... Not money, save mana. It's an M word. It's close enough. Save mana for the... bullet thing. So equip-wise, we could equip the Lambshank, which is a pretty significant boost in damage. But I think we want to keep our magic up just to do lightning, because that's his main thing. He's not doing a lot of physical attacks. Could probably lean him into it pretty easily, but despite being the big old guy, he is still a magic user. Okay, we got the ooze bleeding. Ouch. Let's go Thunderbolt on Dissolver. Let's just try and take out the Dissolver. Dissolver Digital, what? No. Alright, I had to go for the stupid joke. I apologize. Let's It's not gonna do much for you, bud. You're gonna be dead before you get another turn, so why did you buff yourself? It's just probably a random chance skill. Okay, so we got you. Another tonic. Not seeing any items in these crates, so yoop. Okay, hang on a second. Are we not going to talk about what just happened? Teleportation magic. It was part of the briefing. What briefing? We need to keep moving. Yeah, I didn't get no stinking briefing. I didn't even get a debriefing. Okay, so you... Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this guy down because he can cause a problem for us. A Thunderbolt. And lightning. A very, very frightening. Galileo? Galileo Figaro. I'm gonna make that joke about 12 times a day because it is stuck in my brain. And wacky whack. And we got more potions. I am glad that we are getting a lot of potions from this. It's going to be handy. Okay, so we got that one. We've got enemy there. We think we have story up here. Nope, we just have two paths in. Okay. So we'll fight the bottom one first. Hi, friends. How you doing? Could we just grind out a bunch of XP? Yes. But I don't want to. It doesn't seem particularly worthwhile to just sit there and grind XP. Especially whenever we can probably do it a lot easier later, whenever we have, you know, a full party that everybody's getting benefit from the XP from. Because right now, if we go into the save menu, you can see... Yeah, we'll go ahead and save there. We're already matching Alexandra's level. We still have all this stuff left to do. I don't think there's anything else down here. Nope, there is not. So off we go to proceed further in. Hello. Oh my, there's a lot of you. Let's go. Let's get the planet. Or not. I guess we're focusing in on the planet, period. Even though Slimy Boy's gonna poison us, probably. Ouch. Let's go for thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. Oh, and we got a critical. Sweet. So now it's just you. Let's go ahead and make you bleed. And you're gonna get healed by him. And just hope for the best. And we're getting plenty of money from this. Look at how much we have already got $24.94. And I'm hoping, hope beyond hope, that our our money stacks. There we go. I can word. I can almost Microsoft Word. Welcome to my angelic romance, where paramours waltz and dance to mysterious, everlasting lullabies and eerie twirls of my ethereal fantasies. Magic is tangible and intangible. All manner of things can create the feeling of magic, from powerful spells to the mundane. All magic creates wonder. 137. Black cats wear wizard hats and capes. Still working on that teleportation device. The Adventures of the Fantastic Feline Simon. Skimming through it reveals thrilling tales of a goateed cat who enjoys napping, chasing lights, and cuddling. How cute. I want the freaking container there. There's that. A thunderbolt. And a fight. And a fight. That was not enough to kill you, you jerk-faced slime. And we will heal after this. I'll heal whenever we get into the inventory. We're only getting ethers. I'm not getting as many potions as I remember getting, which kind of sucks a little bit. That should be good enough for a while. Actually, I suppose I could do comfort food. Just have him attack for a turn or maybe guard for a turn to get his AP back up to a reasonable level. Yes, I know there's a secret here. I saw it coming. Whenever you have a bunch of horizontal pipes, that's usually a sign that you're going to be either sneaking under or on top of one. And you go ahead and just fight this. Ouch. Thankfully, we have AoE healing. Do I go for whole clip or do I do leg sweep? I think I do leg sweep. Just to get rid of that guy. Ouch. This guy is going to be tough. He's kind of one of the harder ones to deal with, in my opinion, out of the enemies here. Go ahead and wind wall. Didn't even get an item off of that one. Yuck. We're down to 11 potions. Oh, no, we're down to 9. Or 10. For some reason, my math was not mathing. And there's silver earrings. That is something that is not bad. It boosts our magic damage. So I think we are going to do that instead of the shield stone. And you're just going to get 2 of them. So now you have a massive magic defense. Oh my. So massive. And serrated knife. So now you actually do real damage, and that causes bleed. Bleed is always good. Damage over time in general is going to be something I want in pretty much any game like this. Makes me happy on the inside to do dots. We need more DPS. What is that from? I know that is from a thing. We need more deeps or DPS. Or, no, he says something about KTP or something like that. It's some weird nonsense. Hush, hush. Go to sleep, sweet prince. And we should probably let Ben start recovering his mana a little bit more. And keep saying that, as we just let him kind of dwindle behind. I think he's about to hit level 10 as well. Be very handy. We found metal. Is strength plus 5. I think we want to go with on you. And no, I'm not giving them my shield stones. It does not seem like a wise idea. Especially since she is the physical damage dealer. And most of her attacks, I think, are based off of strength. Stop! I'm not going any further until I get some answers. Fine. Who builds a gigantic laboratory in the middle of nowhere and how? Judging by the haphazard layout and many blockages, it was probably built by automatons. If this job is such a big deal, why isn't your fancy mages guild doing it? It can't just be the money. There was an incident not long ago. A wandering mage came to Akos. He scorned the guild, and so he made his own contract with the city government. In exchange for his unique services, the city government sheltered him from the guild and the Phylex. He trained his own apprentices and performed magical experiments. It ended in catastrophe. Since then, the guild and the mayor's office have been in conflict. Not a lot of details in that story. I was there when it happened. A lot of the people who went to contain it died. Guild members, Phylax, city cops, everybody. Friends of mine. You know what? If you just told me that, I would have helped you. We must be getting close. I mean, yeah, we are. We're getting very close. Very close indeed. Nice mix of enemies here. By nice, I mean a royal pain in the ass. And you do damage to all of us. You jerk! Let's go for tire spikes. And you do... You know what? Do a whole flip. And you do a vine whip. Hopefully he's weak against it. Yay, he is! Ta-da! And we even got a tonic from it. Nice. For my little brother, the burly and hairy ultimate frying pan wielding, dragon slaying, slime raising newfound sorcerer. Creativity can fill your soul and give you all the answers you need for survival. Another max revive. So if we ever run across Max, we can revive him. If it looks like a duck, swims like a duck, and quacks like a duck, then it might still be a platypus. Remember that everyone did their best. Probably. The world is just a big stage, and we're all just performers in it. So it seems like all the black bookshelves have those tome thingies in them. Which means I should always click on them when they look weird. Save, yes. See, we're already higher level than her. All because we just went one trip through that area. I suppose I shouldn't have done one trip through that area, so we'd stay near the same level, yeah? It's the guy from before, Magico or whatever. That's not my name. What am I saying? I don't have to answer to you. This is my domain. Leave now. Actually, he's got a point. Don't we need to show him a warrant or something? These are forbidden experiments. Nothing like this is legal south of the Isthmus. I'm in an underground bunker 25 miles away from the nearest... Oh, I should probably do it in my snooty voice. I'm in an underground bunker 25 miles away from the nearest settlement. You had to use this idiot here to even find this place, didn't you? Yeah, you're losing points with me now, bud. The law is the law. You know why it exists. Because my regressive cowards are afraid of facing true genius. My work will not hurt anybody. In fact, soon I will leave this realm altogether. That's what this is for. Magical doors are forbidden. Without even knowing where they go. Perhaps I should just show you. No? Behold! My magical door! It's not finished, but it's strong enough for this nonsense. Well, we're gonna open up with a pierce, get you bleeding. Gust of wind. Thunderbolt. Skills. We're going to go with the tire spikes. And a whole clip into your face. And you just do a normal fight. Creatures from beyond, come to aid me. Oh, he got his his defense is down still. His luck is up though. Let's go for another Thunderbolt. And we don't really have a way to damage all enemies, so you are going to start in on those guys. You actually have enough to do another whole clip? Yes. We're taking out your friend. Come forth, my minions. Bloodlet. Now he's going down. Let's go ahead and Thunderbolt. You take out that one. And you go ahead and tire spike him again. Don't have enough for another one, so just go for a fight. Hurricane. Get another bleed on him. Just go completely aggressive into his face. Well, you barely survived that, so guess what you're gonna do? Tonic! So you don't just die at the start of your turn. Easy enough. And level 10. Oh, and another magic tome. Sweet. This duel is growing tiresome. Do you still think that I am endangering your benighted little city? Whoa. You just murdered him. Yeah, you gotta get him when they're distracted. But, like, we're in his house. Don't understand. This is the law. Doesn't he get a trial? Am I talking to myself here? It's word activate. Who are they? Hell, where is the magos? Who are all of you? Well, I guess he was telling the truth. What is happening? Well, I mean, we need to leave. That was a load-bearing boss. Now, I'm on it. Ta-da! Magico! Oh my. Hello. Gotcha. We are falling. Dun 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 through the sky. Relax, going down is the easy part. We're not even moving that fast anymore. What happened? I used the portal to teleport us out of the lab. Where are the others? They're fine. They came out a lot closer to the ground. Then why did these two go into the air is the question I have. Bring us down in that clearing over there. Hang on a second. Whee! That'd be terrifying. And dinner is ready. Watch out for the bones and the fish. I didn't have my fillet knives with me, and it's kind of hard to see at night. She's got knives. She's got a serrated knife. She's got a straight knife. They have been inside of enemies, but you can wash them. Meat's meat. It's delicious. How did you... Well, you remember that part where I've been a cook my whole life, right? But where did you get the ingredients? Caught the fish in the stream, found a few herbs and mushrooms in the woods. Little olive oil and garlic, and boom, dinner. Found olive oil and garlic in the woods? You can find garlic in the woods. No, I carry olive oil and garlic with me at all times. Why did you think my pocket looked all oily and greasy? So the whole Phylax thing, your job is to kill mages? That is not entirely correct. Our mission is to prevent the use of dangerous magic. And that Magico guy, he was a dangerous mage? You're old enough to remember, there used to be other cities in this peninsula. But magical powers can emerge on anyone, sometimes in the wrong person in the wrong place. That is simply the way of the world works. The Order is our attempt to save what is left of civilization. So this whole time, you've been trying to figure out if you're going to kill me. You must understand, we thought you were not who you claimed to be. Your name was not in city birth records. Nobody knows anything about you personally. You have always lived alone. Yeah, I chop a lot of vegetables. It's a reference to the arm joke. Anyway, and you were able to use that man's portal without ever seeing it before. The Order will not like that. I know that you are not a threat, but I do not know if I can convince the rest of the Order. I have another question. Actually, it's more of a story. Can I tell you? I've never been able to stop you from talking. I mean, he does just walk away. He's not so much a blabbermouth as much as a... Well, I guess in the very beginning he was, but he hasn't been a blabbermouth around her. He's been more of a... Okay, I'm done here, bye, kind of character. So you said you couldn't find anything about me when I was young. Well, part of the reason is I lived way, way out in the boonies. It was a big old shack in the mountainside beside a stream. The rest of the mountain was woods, but by the stream we had a little clearing. Huh? It's almost like I'm there. We are there. Your magic is creating this illusion? How should I know? Hey, Ben. Oh, hey, Stani. How you doing? Great. Boris and Mika are still passed out. I've been eating from the butter churn all morning. You don't think they'll notice? What are they gonna do? They already don't feed me. If they want it back, they can check the outhouse this afternoon. Ha ha! See ya! Seem to remember he ate a lot of bugs. Let's go. I want to show you something. Ah, we get to learn his backstory. I need to see if there's any illusory goods to grab a hold of. There it is. This creek ran right past the house. The water was always just a bit tangy. That's probably why they built the stills here. Taste of the water covered up the smell of all the junk they mixed in the moonshine. And Sir Philastios rode after the princess on his mighty steed, his winged spear at the ready. He was almost within reach of her when the evil knight turned and... This is dumb. Boris has a shotgun. Some guy with a spear couldn't beat him. Ruining the story. But we need a knight who can defeat Boris. Ben, you better get over there. It's almost your shift. Paulos will be mad. This was an orphanage? Sort of. It was a bootlegging operation, but us orphans did most of the work. When the children speak to you, I hear Ben, but their mouths say something else. Yeah, we'll have to keep some of my mysteries. Hey, Ben, I'm trying to catch some frogs for dinner. They fry up nice if you leave them behind the furnace. Can I have a break? The fumes... I feel my hands and feet. Fine, you're a bad worker anyway. Go lie on your side. Get over here and finish cleaning Yanni's still, Ben. Whoop, whoop. Oof. Forgot how awful these smelled. No wonder I never touched the stuff. Hey, Paulos, how come I never see you cleaning one of these things? I'll show you why. Can't remember where I put my keys, but I remember exactly how much that punch hurt. Why did you antagonize him? You know me. Actually, I wasn't even done yet. These stills better be cleaned before dinner. Last one done gets a visit from Uncle Vlad tonight. Who is Uncle Vlad? You don't want to know. He sucks. Come on, Paulos. Everyone knows Uncle Vlad likes you the best. Now you're really gonna get it. What happened? I moved the hurt from Ben back to Paulos. Cassie. Ben, why do you always have to run your mouth? All it does is get you in trouble. I'd rather get my ass kicked than have to see Uncle Vlad. Maybe I can do something about that too. Cassie? Yanni's really sick. Yanni, can you look at me for a second? I'm gonna take your sickness away. Won't you just be sick and shed? No, the hurt gets weaker when I move it to another person. Here we go. I like the music in this game. It's very well done. Oh, you really were sick. This girl, Cassandra, she could use magic? We didn't understand what magic was. We just knew she could do things like that. Was she such a beautiful child? I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering her wrong. She protected us, but around the time she turned 12 years old, she started having problems. Cassie, you have to stop it. Boris is coming home soon. He's gonna freak out. The hallways are totally trash. We can't lift all that stuff without you. This is serious, Cassie. Boris is gonna go insane. None of you understand. Boris doesn't matter. The wind is coming. It's coming for me. I can feel it moving over the hills. It's going to sing through me. Cassie, please. It's too late. The wind. It's here. They're here. Yeah, apparently, it takes me 2 hours to finish my cup of coffee. Go around the other side. Hurry before Boris comes home. I don't think there's any loot here because we're kind of in an illusion. If you're trying to get to Cassie, wait for the wind to stop and run. Because her wind is stronger than the other wind in this place. Can't move with the wind. Make her stop. Make her stop. Make her stop. The wind. But she won't listen. I can run against the wind. Go around and try to let it blow you towards her. Okay. Hurry, Boris is gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us. Gotta snap her out of it. She can't hear us. Bonk. Cassie? What happened? Why is the bedroom such a mess? Cassie. What the hell's going on here? Oh no, it's Boris. They keep talking about Boris. Who was he? He was like the top local gangster, I guess. He owned this place. The cops left him alone. And if any of us ever tried to run away, they'd just send us back here. Everyone get your asses out here now. In Soviet Russia. For some reason, yes, I am doing redneck voice with him. That is because he looks like a redneck. He does not look like a Boris to me. What in the hell? What in the hell and fuck did you do in here? You trash my house? Sorry, that's a quote from Monster Camp, by the way. The what in the hell and fuck. Or was it what in the fucking hell? It was both of them. But yeah, don't make me repeat myself, damn it. It was me. No, it was me. Oh, I see how it is. You think you can protect her? Bring Cassandra out here right now. No. What did you say to me? I said no. Let's just beat the tar out of him. You tackling us, you bastard. Fidget. Blunt damage. Lower his strength a little bit. It does less damage, so we get more time with each character. I don't know how many characters are going to actually be able to do. That's it. You brats are gonna get it. A shotgun. What happened? I bounced his shotgun blast back at him. Is he dead? No, it always gets weaker when I move it from one person to another. I think his ribs are broken. A second, there we go. I have a ant sting that's doing its thing. What happened to him? He was in the hospital and couldn't run the business or pay off the local cops. The story got out and people from the city came and took us all away, tried to put us in school. But it was different with Cassie. They sent someone special to get her. This woman. She really looked like this. I think so. I think she was like you. Balaka. They wouldn't have sent Cassandra to the academy, would they? Not with those fits she had. She would have been a threat to civilization, huh? Perhaps not. Even among the Order, there are many who would not hurt a child like her. There's a place where they take them, a monastery. Then I want to go there. Where is it? Very far to the north. You said I need to get out of the city, right? Until your buddies cool down? Just point me in the right direction. According to my duty, I cannot leave a mage like you alone. You definitely will do something foolish. I mean, she knows him way too well. I guess that's fair. I will show you the way. At least I don't have to worry about getting a new job. Gotta? Yes. Thank you. Would you like to save? Yes, I would. Da 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 da. Yeah, we've gotten through 2 of them now, so we have 2 more left to go. So I will see you guys next time whenever we will probably be going through, if I had to take a wild guess, we're probably going to be going through Nikolai's path. Although Cordelia is slightly tempting because that's going to be a very magic-focused one I'm wagering, whereas this one's going to be more physicality-based. But we'll see. Keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.